You're lucky for clicking on this video. Right now in Texas, the grocery shelves are getting emptied as we speak. The average consumer is already stocking up groceries, preparing for a long winter, as nobody knows how long it will last. However, people are stockpiling the wrong groceries. They are looking at the expiry date. Wrong! Expiration dates have more to do with how long it preserves the quality, not the shelf life. Look, these foods that I am listing aren't going to last until the end of the world, but surely long enough for what's about to happen. 1. Honey, the must-have staple. Honey is a must. It's a product that not a lot of people are stockpiling as of right now, so if you are lucky, you might be able to get a lot of honey. But don't wait too long. Shelves are emptying rapidly, and honey is a hot commodity for good reason. Why? Because honey is not just a sweet treat, it's a powerhouse of nutrition and versatility that can't be underestimated. In times of fear and uncertainty, having a steady supply of honey can be a game changer for your survival pantry. Here's why you need to grab honey now. Honey doesn't spoil. That's right, it never expires. This means you can stockpile it without worrying about it going bad. In a world where food scarcity is becoming a reality, having a reliable source of nutrition like honey is crucial. With the shelves emptying fast, finding sugar might be tough. But fear not, because honey is here to save the day. It's a natural sweetener that can be used in place of sugar in almost any recipe. From sweetening your morning tea to baking delicious treats, honey has got you covered. In times of crisis, staying healthy is more important than ever. Honey isn't just delicious, it's also packed with medicinal properties. It's known for its antibacterial and antioxidant properties, making it a go-to remedy for soothing sore throats and boosting immunity. Now here's a tip for you. When stocking up on honey, opt for raw, unfiltered honey for maximum benefits. Raw honey retains all the natural enzymes, vitamins, and minerals that processed honey lacks. Plus, it has a richer flavor that's worth savoring. But remember, time is of the essence. Empty shelves wait for no one. So if you see honey available, don't hesitate. Grab as much as you can and secure your stash before it's too late. 2. Rice, the lifesaver grain. In the midst of panic buying and emptying shelves, there's one item that you absolutely cannot afford to overlook. Rice. It's not just a staple. It's a lifesaver in times of crisis. Here's why you need to act fast to secure your supply of rice. Rice isn't just a side dish, it's a staple of survival. Packed with carbohydrates and essential nutrients, rice provides the sustenance you need to keep going when other food options are scarce. In times of fear and uncertainty, having a reliable source of sustenance like rice can make all the difference. Like honey, rice has an indefinite shelf life when stored properly. This means you can stockpile rice without worrying about it spoiling. Whether you opt for white rice, brown rice, or wild rice, you can rest assured knowing that your rice supply will be there for you when you need it most. Rice is incredibly versatile and can be used in a wide variety of dishes. From savory stir-fries to comforting rice pudding, the possibilities are endless. Plus, rice can be cooked in multiple ways, making it suitable for any meal of the day. In times of crisis, having a versatile ingredient like rice on hand can help you create nourishing meals with minimal effort. Now, here's a tip for you. When stockpiling rice, consider investing in airtight containers or mylar bags for long-term storage. Proper storage is key to preserving the quality of your rice and ensuring it remains edible for years to come. Additionally, it's a good idea to diversify your rice supply by including different varieties such as jasmine rice, basmati rice, and sushi rice for added versatility in your meals. 3. Salt, the essential preserver. This mineral isn't just for seasoning, it's a crucial preserver that can make all the difference in times of fear and uncertainty. Here's why you need to prioritize stocking up on salt. Salt has been used for centuries as a natural preservative for food. It inhibits the growth of bacteria and molds, extending the shelf life of perishable items like meat, fish, and vegetables. In times of scarcity, having salt on hand can help you preserve food and minimize waste, ensuring you have a steady supply of nourishment. Beyond its preservative properties, salt is also a flavor enhancer that can elevate the taste of any dish. From savory stews to decadent desserts, salt adds depth and complexity to culinary creations. In times of crisis, when ingredients may be limited, salt can help you make the most of what you have and turn simple meals into satisfying feasts. Contrary to popular belief, salt is not the enemy when consumed in moderation. In fact, it's an essential nutrient that plays a vital role in maintaining proper hydration, electrolyte balance, and nerve function. In times of stress and uncertainty, prioritizing your health is more important than ever, and salt can help you stay nourished and hydrated. Now here's another tip for you. When stocking up on salt, opt for iodized salt whenever possible. Iodine is a crucial micronutrient that supports thyroid function and cognitive development, especially in children. By choosing iodized salt, you can ensure you're meeting your body's iodine needs even in times of crisis. 4. Dried beans, the protein powerhouse. In these times of panic buying and empty shelves, there's one item that's often overlooked, but absolutely essential for survival: dried beans. Dried beans are an excellent source of plant-based protein, making them a crucial component of any survival pantry. Whether you're vegetarian, vegan, or simply looking to diversify your protein sources, dried beans offer a nutritious and filling option to keep you fueled during challenging times. One of the greatest advantages of dried beans is their long shelf life. When stored properly in a cool, dry place, dried beans can last for years without spoiling. This means you can stockpile dried beans without worrying about them going bad, giving you peace of mind, knowing you have a reliable source of sustenance for the long haul. From hearty bean soups and stews to flavorful bean salads and dips, the culinary possibilities with dried beans are endless. Whether you're cooking for one or feeding a family, dried beans can be transformed into satisfying meals that provide both sustenance and comfort during uncertain times. As usual, another tip: when stocking up on dried beans, consider investing in a variety of types such as black beans, kidney beans, chickpeas, and lentils. Each type of bean offers its own unique flavor and texture, allowing you to create diverse and delicious meals with minimal effort. 5. Pasta, the Italian tactic. Pasta is something that many people forget to pick up. It's cheap, and it lasts super long. You have to stock this one up as soon as possible. It's your go-to source for carbohydrates that lasts for years. Never ever opt for bread. If it lasts long, it's because it's filled with all unhealthy preservatives. Simply never buy bread for stockpiling. When stored properly in a cool, dry place, pasta can remain viable for years, ensuring you have a steady source of sustenance when fresh options are scarce. You have many possibilities when it comes to cooking pasta. From simple spaghetti dishes to elaborate pasta bakes, the culinary possibilities with pasta are virtually endless. Its versatility allows you to whip up a variety of satisfying meals with minimal ingredients, making it a must-have in times of limited resources. Get yourself all the pasta you can grab from the grocery stores. There are many varieties that you can purchase, which is great, so your stockpiling has some diversity. However, keep in mind that diversity isn't the main goal here, it's simply survival. You won't care about what you eat as long as it's get you filled if things really go down. 6. Canned goods, the shelf-stable savior. Canned goods are probably the most famous item to stockpile, and that's for good reason. With their long shelf life and versatility, they are a cornerstone of any well-prepared survival pantry. Let's delve into why you need to prioritize stocking up on canned goods. Number 1, protein source. Amidst the chaos and uncertainty, canned goods stand out as a reliable source of protein. Whether it's canned beans, tuna, or chicken, these protein-packed options provide essential nutrients to keep you fueled and nourished during challenging times. Canned goods boast an impressive shelf life, making them a dependable option for long-term storage. With proper care and storage, they can remain viable for years, offering peace of mind, knowing you have a stable source of sustenance when fresh options are scarce. From quick and easy meals to emergency rations, canned goods offer unparalleled convenience. Their ready-to-eat nature makes them ideal for times when cooking facilities may be limited or non-existent, ensuring you can still enjoy nutritious meals with minimal effort. Here's a savvy tip to maximize your canned goods stash. Diversify your selection. Explore a variety of options, including fruits, vegetables, proteins, and soups, to ensure a well-rounded and balanced stockpile that meets your nutritional needs. Now, when it comes to canned goods, this shelf is almost always empty, so if and only if you have the chance to grab some, make sure to do so. What's the risk? It's America. Remember what happened 2 years ago? It could have been a big mess. 7. Oats, the timeless pantry essential. Let's take a step back and consider a staple that has stood the test of time: oats. In times gone by, oats were revered as one of the best items to stockpile, and their value remains as relevant today as ever. Here's why oats deserve a prime spot in your survival pantry. Oats have a rich history of being a go-to food for sustenance and survival. From ancient civilizations to pioneers embarking on long journeys, oats have been relied upon for their nutritional density and long-lasting qualities. This item packs a nutritional punch that few other grains can match. Rich in fiber, vitamins, and minerals, they provide sustained energy and vital nutrients to keep you going during challenging times. Whether enjoyed as a hearty breakfast cereal or incorporated into baked goods and savory dishes, oats offer versatility and nutrition in equal measure. Oats are renowned for their long shelf life, making them an ideal addition to any survival pantry. Whether stored in bulk or in convenient oatmeal packets, oats can remain viable for years when properly stored, ensuring you have a reliable source of nourishment when fresh options are scarce. Again, play it smart to make the most of your oats stash. Experiment with different varieties and preparations. Rolled oats, steel-cut oats, and instant oats each offer unique textures and cooking times, allowing you to create a diverse array of meals and snacks to suit your preferences and needs. 8. Vinegar, the ultimate multi-purpose essential. People often say that vinegar is the most useful thing that can be used for many things. It should be in every survival pantry. This ingredient is very useful in a lot of different ways, not just cooking. It can be used for everything from cleaning to cooking. Let's look at why vinegar should be a big part of your supply. There are many ways to use vinegar in cooking. Vinegar gives a lot of different foods more flavor and acidity. It can be used in marinades, salad dressings, pickling, and sauces. Whether you're making a fancy meal or a quick and easy recipe, vinegar is an essential ingredient that makes your food taste better and increase its complexity. Vinegar is great for cleaning things, not just in the kitchen. Because it is acidic, it is a good disinfectant and deodorizer that can easily get rid of tough stains, grease, and smells. Vinegar can be used to clean and sanitize almost any surface in your home, from floors to windows to appliances. This makes it an essential tool for keeping your home clean and healthy. Because vinegar is acidic, it is also a great way to keep food fresh. When used in pickling and canning, vinegar helps keep fruits and vegetables fresh for longer and keeps them from going bad. It's possible to enjoy seasonal foods all year long with this method of preserving food. It also makes sure you always have healthy and tasty ingredients on hand. Use this smart tip to get the most out of your vinegar. Get a lot of different kinds of vinegar so you can use them however you like. Apple cider vinegar, white vinegar, red wine vinegar, and balsamic vinegar are some of the different types of vinegar that you can use in cooking. Time is very important. As shelves get empty and supplies run out, now is the time to make sure you have plenty of vinegar on hand. This versatile and useful item will come in handy when you need it, whether you're cooking a meal, cleaning your house, or storing food for later use. 9. Dried herbs and spices. Flavorful enhancements. Dried herbs and spices, while not the most essential items for survival, are incredibly valuable additions to any well-stocked pantry. These aromatic ingredients not only enhance the flavor of your food, but also offer potential health benefits. Let's explore why dried herbs and spices deserve a place in your stockpile. Dried herbs and spices are culinary powerhouses that elevate the taste of your dishes to new heights. Whether you're seasoning a savory stew, marinating meats, or adding a dash of spice to your favorite recipes, herbs and spices are indispensable flavor enhancers that transform ordinary meals into extraordinary culinary experiences. Beyond their flavor-enhancing properties, many herbs and spices also offer potential health benefits. From anti-inflammatory properties to antioxidant-rich profiles, certain herbs and spices have been linked to various health-promoting effects. Incorporating a variety of herbs and spices into your meals not only adds depth of flavor but also provides an array of potential health benefits. Dried herbs and spices offer versatility in both their culinary applications and storage options. Whether you prefer to use whole spices or ground herbs, dried herbs and spices can be easily incorporated into a wide range of recipes. Additionally, they have a long shelf life when stored properly in a cool, dry place, making them convenient pantry staples that are always at your fingertips when you need them. Here's a smart tip to make the most of your dried herbs and spices. Experiment with different flavor combinations and cuisines to discover new and exciting culinary creations. Whether you're exploring Mediterranean flavors, Asian-inspired dishes, or Latin American cuisine, herbs and spices offer endless possibilities for culinary creativity. 10. Cornmeal, an important ingredient for baking. Cornmeal is a useful and versatile ingredient that is often forgotten in the rush to stock up on necessities. It gives a lot of different baked goods more depth and complexity thanks to its rough texture and unique flavor. Let's look at why you should keep cornmeal in your emergency kit. Cornmeal can be used in many ways and gives baked goods more texture and flavor. There are so many things you can make with cornmeal, from sweet treats like cornbread and muffins to savory crusts for pies and quiches. Its unique taste and texture give baked goods a rustic look and feel, which makes them both tasty and comforting. Cornmeal can be used instead of regular flours for people who are sensitive to or allergic to gluten. Because of this, it is an important ingredient for people who are on a gluten-free diet or who want to try new things when they bake. Cornmeal can be used by itself or mixed with other gluten-free flours to make a lot of different baked goods that can be eaten by people with different diets. The best way to store cornmeal is in a cool, dry place. It will last for a long time, just like other grains and flours. You don't have to worry about cornmeal going bad when you store it, so you always have a reliable source of this useful ingredient for baking. You can also use colored cornmeal like blue or yellow cornmeal to make the dish look better and add more flavor. Even though it's not as necessary as some other pantry staples, cornmeal is still a good thing to have on hand because it can be used in many ways and can be made gluten-free for baking treats that are good for the body and the soul. 11. Powdered milk, the best dairy alternative. There is one item that stands out as being a must-have in any survival pantry: powdered milk. In tough times, it becomes a crucial lifeline, so it's more important than just convenient. Here are some reasons why powdered milk should be at the top of your list. Powdered milk can be used instead of fresh dairy to get important nutrients like calcium and vitamin D. Having powdered milk on hand will make sure you can still meet your nutritional needs when fresh dairy is hard to come by or not available. Powdered milk is a versatile dairy alternative that can be eaten on its own or added to recipes. One great thing about powdered milk is that it stays fresh for a longer time. Powdered milk can last for a long time if it is kept in a cool, dry place. This makes it a stable and reliable source of dairy nutrition. This is especially important when fresh dairy is hard to find or not available at all. Powdered milk can be used in a lot of different ways in cooking and baking, not just for drinking. Powdered milk can be easily added to baking recipes that call for milk or creamy sauces and soups. This way, you can keep your cooking normal even when things get tough. Now here's why you need powdered milk. It's much harder to meet your nutritional needs if you can't count on a reliable source of dairy. Dairy products often contain calcium, which is good for bones, and vitamin D, which is good for your overall health. Powdered milk fills in this nutritional gap and makes sure you can get these important nutrients. As always, a great tip for using powdered milk: try out different reconstitution ratios until you find the right taste and consistency for you. There are people who like a thicker mixture for drinking, and people who like a thinner mixture for cooking and baking. When fresh dairy isn't available, powdered milk is not only convenient, it's also necessary for your health. Making sure you have powdered milk on hand will help you stick to a healthy, balanced diet during these tough times. 12. Making instant coffee and tea every morning. And it's more than just a habit for many people to start the day with a cup of coffee or tea. When things go wrong or are uncertain, having instant coffee and tea on hand is not a nice to have, but a necessity. Here are some reasons why you need to have these drinks in your survival kit. For many people, the day doesn't really start until they've had their first cup of coffee or tea. It doesn't matter if it's the smell of freshly brewed coffee or the warmth of a steaming cup of tea. These drinks make things feel normal and comfortable when things are crazy. In a world where time is valuable, instant coffee and tea are the most convenient things you can find. You can make a tasty cup of coffee or tea in minutes with just a few easy steps. You don't need any fancy equipment or a lot of work to get ready. These are great for times and places when time and resources are limited. Coffee and tea are more than just drinks. They're also ways to relax and feel good. Coffee and tea can calm and lift your mood, even when things are going badly. You can enjoy them by yourself for a moment of peace or with friends and family as a sign of hospitality. Now, let's talk about why you need instant coffee and tea. When you're feeling stressed or uncertain, having a drink that you know and like can help you feel more normal and in control. Whether you drink a hot cup of coffee in the morning or a soothing mug of tea in the evening, these drinks do more than just cool you down. They give you a break from the stress of the world. In conclusion, instant coffee and tea aren't just drinks. They're important parts of your survival kit because they give you comfort, ease, and a sense of normalcy when things aren't going as planned. When you're getting the things you need, don't forget to include tea and instant coffee so you can start each day with a warm cup of your favorite drink. With the Texas situation, it's important to make stocking up on things you need to get through tough times a top priority. From honey to powdered milk, dried beans to instant coffee and tea, every item is important for making sure you are ready for anything and strong when things go wrong. As shelves get empty and supplies run out, you need to act quickly and decisively to protect your survival pantry. Adding something to your stockpile is a way to protect your health and the health of your family. Remember to focus on the important things. Keep up with the latest news by subscribing to Financial Flash. It's completely free and keeps you up to date on the situation. Make sure to do the right thing and share this video with everyone in your circle. We can get through the problems this situation brings us together and come out stronger and better prepared than ever. Be careful, stay strong, and stay safe.